Today we're going to talk about aiding and abetting an underage person obtain alcohol with a particular focus on a parent being the person responsible for aiding and abetting an underage person obtain alcohol, whether that's a child or a child's friend or somebody else. There are a lot of times when I've been involved in a case and a parent comes in, they've been charged with aiding and abetting an underage person obtain alcohol, or they've been charged with contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile. They've basically been charged with giving alcohol to somebody less than 21. And I'll talk to these parents and I get the understanding from them that their thought process was, if a party is going to occur, it's going to be safer for it to occur at my house, where I know what's going on, where I know who's drinking, where I know how much is being consumed, where I know that drugs and sex or other types of activities are not occurring, so I can control the environment a little bit easier, and this is a way for me to make sure that my child doesn't put themselves in a worse situation. This is a very dangerous place to be. It is illegal to provide alcohol to underage person even within one's own home. So there's no protection to give your own child a drink at the house. It's still illegal for that activity to occur. And there's a good chance that if there's other kids that are involved, that somehow this is going to leak. Somehow information is going to get out. Even if there's no criminal charges that come down from this could really hurt relationships. One of the main things that I will see as well is parents that basically say, you know, didn't really know what was going on in the house, or you know, didn't actually consent to somebody drinking. But even if the parents didn't know about the drinking going on, I've seen times where there have been charges brought kind of based on the theory that you should have known what was going on in your own house. The danger of providing alcohol to an underage person is extreme. It can cause damage to criminal record and reputation. It can potentially result in civil liability, particularly where there is kind of a party atmosphere going on. So there's multiple minors that are involved in underage consumption. If somebody is to leave the house later by car, or goes out and gets hurt after having consumed alcohol, if that injury is related to alcohol consumption, there is going to be a potential real problem on the parent's end for either criminal or civil liability. Police are really trying to ramp up their efforts in attacking underage drinking by attacking the provider of alcohol. They want to cut off the source, so they're really trying to ramp up their efforts in stopping providing of alcohol to underage, and that means that there's more severe penalties that are going to go along with that type of charge. Providers are certainly facing a much more serious charge, and particularly with the DA's office, generally they're going to treat a provider of alcohol more seriously than they're going to treat somebody that's just charged with underage possession of alcohol. So if police do come out and investigate a house party or get wind of a house party, come out and look into the circumstances, they're typically going to breathalyze any child that is there at the party, anybody that they believe is underage, and really all that they have to do is have a suspicion that this person is underage and has consumed alcohol. They're going to breathalyze those people. They're going to be asking questions: where did the alcohol come from? If nobody is kind of fessing up to where that alcohol came from, it's very likely then they're going to say parents had to know about this. If there is more than one underage drinker that is given a citation, the provider can be charged separately for each individual person that is underage drinking. So if there's 5 kids that are charged with underage drinking of alcohol, a parent could be charged with 5 separate counts of providing alcohol to an underage person. They could be charged potentially with 5 separate counts of contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile. There could be potentially other charges related, but again, it's not just the one charge of providing to underage person. It could be multiple counts based on the number of people that are involved in the situation. I would strongly encourage anybody considering this line of thought of I can really keep the environment safer by having my kids at home and kind of controlling the drinking, making sure they're not consuming too much. Not to go that route. There's way too much potential damage that you can do to yourself, if for no other reason. There's just way too much damage that you could do to yourself if somebody's hurt after consuming alcohol on your property or given by you. Too much potential civil liability and too much of a criminal consequence to allowing that type of activity to occur in your home.